Okay, so this is our first video of 2022, and we're going to talk a little bit about how we can use the InBody in a little bit of a different way. So I'm going to pull up mine. I'm going to share my screen here and share the InBody that I did just yesterday. So we'll use mine as an example. So here's my InBody. So now we normally talk a lot about this side of the sheet. So the body comp, the muscle fat analysis, the obesity analysis, segmental lean analysis, and the body comp history. But where we're going to start is just in this little area up here, the basal metabolic rate. And down here, it gives a little bit of a lead into what that basal metabolic rate is all about. So basal metabolic rate is the minimum number of calories needed to sustain life at a resting state. From now on, I'm going to call it BMR. BMR is directly correlated to lean body mass. So you see that pretty much on every single, on every single sheet that we give you that has your InBody results. So this is what we're going to start with. So 1473 is my BMR. So I'm going to do something with that number. And this is just going to kind of give us a little bit of an intro about how we go about using this. So here's my drawing tool. So I'm going to just start out. Let's pick a 9-round red. So we have the 1473. It's 1473. So my PAL, which again, we're going to explain when you have your one-on-ones, is 1.9. This goes to your activity level. So mine is 1.9. I'm a fairly active person. So now I'm going to take that 1473 and I'm going to multiply it by 1.9. And that's going to give me 2798, roughly 0.7. Okay. And then I'm going to make a choice that I want to keep my weight a little bit lower than where it's at right now, while I'm adding muscle. So mine is going to be negative 300. Typically, if you're on a lose, if you're in a lose weight strategy and you're a female, it's between 200 and 300. So I'm going to go with 300 for one reason right now, just to make it simple. And I like that round number that it's going to give me, which is 2498, which puts me at that 2,500 per day limit. So let me share. I'm going to share another screen with you right here. So this is just one of the calculations that we're going to be helping each of you generate for yourselves. So again, there's certain things that you're going to have to tell us. This is not going to be just coming from Josh and I, but it's going to be something that you guys are going to have to participate in. So because we need to know where you're at. We are not with you all day. We see you at 9-round. But we don't know what your activity level is outside of 9-round. And on top of that, we don't know exactly what your goal is. You know, are you at a weight loss, a weight gain, a maintain, and where in that kind of cycle are you? So those are some of the questions that we're going to be asking during this first meeting to kind of set the benchmark. And again, we're setting it from a fitness level with the IST that Josh is going to be, kind of spearheading. And it's a way for us to kind of gather some information up front to see if what we're doing works. Because as we all know with the InBody, if it's not working, then you need to change it and do something else. But we need to have a baseline to really start with, to know if what we're doing and the training that you're doing and the work that you're doing is working. So that's where we're starting. So here, for example, is once I'm in that 2,500 category and I've determined that, then this is the meal pattern that if I was, going through this, I would be given. So, and I actually am going to be going through it. So this is the meal plan and pattern that I'm going to be doing. So as you see, it doesn't tell you what to eat specifically. It tells you a little bit how to have your daily nutrition checklist, spacing your meals out every 3 to 4 hours, including a 1.5 fruit servings each day. Add additional non-starchy vegetables to meals and snacks as desired. There's also a list, a food list that we're going to be giving you. You guys can kind of see this. That gives you some examples that fall into each of these categories. So it's really going to be a pick and choose for you. So again, it's not like handing you a meal plan. It's handing you, that's why I said, it's not about teaching or handing you the fish. It's about teaching you how to fish. So it's teaching you how to set up a meal plan for yourself based on what your goals are, based on what your activity level is, and based on where your calorie count falls within there. And then allowing you to pick your food list for yourself. Now I'm going to be sharing what mine is, what I use. And I suggest that you guys all do the same thing. Share something. That way we as a group can kind of share this information together. So another one, staying hydrated, drinking water during the day, and eating your next meal or snack within 1 hour of your 9-round workout. This meal or snack should include carbohydrates and protein. So again, you're going to have a list of, get off of this, a list of carbohydrates, a list of fats and non-starchy vegetables, a list of proteins. So again, this can be used in coordination with your member portal, and the nutrition information is on here. But it can also be used in and of itself to help you develop a meal plan that works for you with foods that you like, and just really focusing more on the amounts and the way that you eat them. So hopefully this intro gives you a little bit of a head start, and look forward to meeting all of you. I think everybody is meeting at some point in time this week. So we're off and running. See you at 9-round. Remember, friends and family that kick together, stick together. Love you guys. There's my heart. I'll put it down here.